Ladies and gentlemen, the new Brainrot Evolution update has arrived. Not a major one this time around, but we're going to be checking out everything new. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Drop a like for more content like this, and we'll go ahead and hop into it. As you guys can see, we have the introduction of the index. Completing different collections will let you get index coins, and collecting every item in a specific category will let you earn specific coins, which you can use to unlock super valuable items like pet slots, relic slots, and omega pets. Season 3 has officially arrived as well. That means we got a brand new pass, we got new relics, we got new pets that are obtainable. The Drake with 5,000 damage is the highest damage one, which would be a huge upgrade over anything that we've got in the current state of the game. And of course, other powerful pets and relics as well that we will certainly be grinding for. So we're going to go ahead and unlock the Season 3 pass. I don't think that the basket dog is going to be an upgrade for us right here. As you can see, 1.6k is the weakest that we've got right now, so not really anything worth picking up. We've also got a couple brand new pets. We've got Cappuccino, Assassino, and we've got a Larule pack, which includes a 7.5k damage Larule on top of a cowboy hat. We might have to do a video starting over with the new Larule pet because that is crazy value, 7.5k damage. It looks like we also have a new exclusives pack that includes a 5k damage pet, a couple of new pets that are purchasable in the store that are far from cheap. We got Cappuccino, Assassino, Sahur, Ram, and Mateo. Right here, we've got a brand new merchant with tons of random items. So you can see you can get a low legendary crate for only 30k. We're going to go ahead and just buy everything. I don't have enough to buy that scroll. That's surprising. As you can see right here, we've got the index. We'll go ahead and hit collect all for everything that we've gotten right here. And as you can see, we've got different relics that we can collect for as well. Looking over at the shop, a number of different things that you can get. The index pet, which is 5,000 damage, and we can almost afford, obviously, a lot of different things that we still need to snag. And it looks like a lot of them are kind of base level things that we can knock out relatively easily. So we're actually going to go on a fat spending spree through all the different regions to pick up all these pets that we haven't knocked out in our index yet. And we're going to see if we can unlock the free-to-play index pet. Obviously, first things first, we got to go ahead, pop a luck potion right here. We're going to turn on auto open and let it zoom through it right here. See if how many of these we can go ahead and get knocked out. Ooh, and we get the 25% or the 0.25% right there. I'm not sure if we've got the 1% yet, but I think that knocks out the majority of what we needed. We'll go ahead and move on to the next one. We've got a lot of items to get rid of. I did not realize how much we had sitting around. All right, lots of new spots. Let's get to buying again. I'm pretty sure I have not opened the, ooh, we get the 1% right there. I think we just need the 0.25% and then we should be good. Honestly, I'm not sure if I've gotten the one that I'm looking for right now. So for the time being, we're just probably going to try to zoom through because I don't think there's any way for me to check the index without going all the way back there, which is kind of unfortunate. Ooh, we get the 0.5%. I think that's everything that we needed right here. I do want to make sure that we get the 2% knocked out, so we'll wait for that one to pop up. There we go. We get the 2% right there. I think that should knock out everything for that one. We're going to check back at Nuclear Core. Really does feel like there should be a button to check the index, but we'll just gonna kind of roll with it for the time being. That's 10 more right there. We'll hit collect all. We got 2 more, but we're not really gonna worry about those for the time being. We gotta keep on zooming through and speed running this thing as quickly as we can. This time around, we're heading to Brainrot City. The 0.15% pet was most certainly not here the last time that I was here. Obviously, we would like to be able to get it, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Is there a way to like just auto delete? I don't think that there is. All right, we finally get the 3.5% right there. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. And it's only 1.6% for the rarest on this one. We already get the 6% knocked out. And oh, I thought we had already gotten the 1.6 as well. That would have been big bang for our buck right there. Obviously, we're not worried about the amount of money that we're spending. It's mainly just the amount of time that it's taking. I've gotten so many of the 6%ers, and I just want the 1.6. All right, whatever. I'm leaving that one alone for the time being. Yes, we already get the 2%er with like, oh, and the 7%er. I think that's everything, right? I'm gonna keep an eye out for the 19. All right, that's everything. Already knocked out. That's actually insane. To Larilla Desert we go. Ooh, we get the 2%er knocked out there. No, I do not care about the Nuclearo Dinosauro. And the 7%, two 2%s? Oh my gosh, where was that luck earlier? We get the 7% right there. Just need the 2%er. All right, there we go. We get the 2%. Hopefully we can get all of them knocked out in this one. We get a 7%er right off the bat. Go ahead and set it to buy 3 and start spamming through. All right, inventory's full, so we're gonna go back to Nuclearo Core right here and see what we've got knocked out so far. Go ahead, hit collect all, and that gives us some decent progress. Looking at the biggest gaps that we've got, to be honest, in most of the later ones, we've got the majority of them, and surprisingly enough, it actually looks like the majority of the things that we're missing are relics. Which is odd, because I'm pretty sure I've had all of them at some point or another, so maybe relics didn't track properly? I'm not really sure what to expect right here. We got 4 Lolo crates that we can open up as well. We got 1 silver crate, and we've got a buttload of the void crates. So hopefully that adds a little bit in right there. I think those might have actually been diamond glasses. That gives us 120. Yeah, it looks like nothing from the earlier relics tracked properly, which is unfortunate. We're gonna head on over to the merchant and buy all of these real quick so that we can get a bunch of those knocked out. So we got a gold crate, we got 2 bronze crates, and we've also got a silver crate. I am gonna pop another luck potion just to make sure that we don't run out. We go on over to the smelter, we can buy a couple more Lolo crates here as well, and I don't have anything else to spend this currency on, so we might as well grab those scrolls. We've also hatched enough eggs that we can go ahead and open up these. So we'll go ahead and pop these suckers open, hope that we can get a couple more knocked out, although we're still a pretty good amount away from actually being able to unlock everything. So we're probably still gonna have to rip through some more pets in a couple of different realms. We got another 150 knocked out. That actually gets us pretty close to where we need to unlock the 5K index pet. And I don't think that it registered the majority of the void relics that we had opened as well. So we're just gonna go ahead, rip through all of these and not really care what we end up getting as long as there's a decent variety in there. So we get 3 different relics right here. It looks like the same 3, so that's not going to help us a ton, but that's another 90. We only need 70 more. I need to figure out where this section of pets is, because that should get us the majority of the rest of the way. I think a few of the pets were actually lower cost void eggs, if I'm not mistaken. Which makes a lot of sense because I didn't use that many of the void wins that I got on the earlier pets. So we're going to go ahead and rip through these and pray that we get lucky. We still got our luck potion popped. We get a 2%er right there. That's a huge W. I think we need the 7% and maybe the 19%, and then we should be good. There's our 7%er right there. So with that, I think we should be good to move on and spend the rest of our wins on the 50K eggs. We are going to rip through these relatively quickly because we don't really have a ton of void wins stacked up. And unfortunately, it is not going our way. I think we've only gotten 45%ers so far, which is absolutely tragic. I think we can only afford to buy 1 more egg right here. Good night. That could not have been any worse. Well, hopefully that was enough to knock out the rest of what we needed. We only get 20 right there, so we still need a few more. Looks like a couple of ice pets and maybe a couple of pets from Gram Romania as well. I definitely already got Rudy. Maybe that 2%er up at the top, although it might have been one of these. All right, we get a 7%er right there, praying that that was one of the ones that we were looking for. Another 7%er right there. So now we're just looking for the 2%. There it is. Please be enough. Oh my God, only 10? Bro, this is freaking brutal. Looks like maybe we got some of the last Gram Romania pets right here. All right, we get a 7%er. Now we're just looking for the 2%. There's no way I'm going to fill up my entire inventory and not get the 1 pet that I'm looking for, right? Like, it's not like this is a 0.5%. It's literally just 2%. There it is. Thank God. Please be enough. Oh my god, only 10 more. All right, I need 3 more pets. I need 3 more pets. You know, I could probably just go to the exclusives pack and buy a couple of these things. Paying 50 Robux for a freaking luck potion feels like an absolute tragedy. We'll see if that was enough. That gets us 20 more, so we just need 1. We pay 100 Robux here, but I'm assuming there's gonna be some pet in here that I haven't unlocked already, right? Surely. Surely it's not just gonna be potions that we're paying for. Oh my god, I hate it here. Okay, it's only potions all the way through here, and that's gonna lead us into more potions. So I feel like at this point, I might as well just buy the Cappuccino Assassino and go ahead and knock it out, because there's no way that I'm wasting all these Robux just on potions that I'm never gonna touch. Equip best pets. Does Cappuccino, he like barely, okay, he makes it in there. He's a 3K pet, so that's not bad value. We can hit collect all right there and finally head to the shop to unlock the 2,000 whatever the currency is, 5,000 damage index pet, now our most powerful, and it'll always be 125% stronger than our best pet as well. Given that our best pet was at 4,000 damage, then that ends up being 5,000 anyway. If I switch to am I one-shotting now? Woo, we are pretty freaking close. We're going to be set whenever we head to the next evolution and escape Nuclear Core. But that is going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we will catch you guys in the next one.